Knock, knock, who's there? Flamingo, flamingo who? Flamingo dance on tiptoe because their knees are covered by feathers. That's right, those pink, long-legged beauties are basically ballerinas of the bird world. Now, imagine them in tutus. Let's take a crazy ride back to the 1880s, when roller coasters were invented. The reason? Hold your horses. It's not for the thrill, but to divert people from immoral activities. Talk about a wild way to keep the moral compass on track. Now, how about something sweet? The ice pop, a summer favorite, was accidentally invented by an 11-year-old who left soda powder and water out in the cold. What a chill discovery, isn't it? Next up, sloths. These slow-moving creatures can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, beating dolphins at their own game. Just another day in the life of a sloth, hanging around, taking long breaths. Before women could even vote, Jeanette Rankin was breaking glass ceilings, becoming the first woman to hold federal office in the United States back in 1916. Talk about being ahead of the game! Ever noticed how all Fruit Loops taste the same, despite their different colours? That's because they are. They've been playing tricks on our taste buds all along. And speaking of food, did you know that supermarket apples can be up to a year old? That's thanks to modern preservation techniques. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, but no one said anything about it being a fresh apple. Now here's a challenge. Try humming while holding your nose shut. Can't do it, can you? It's not just you, it's impossible for everyone. In the world of odd hearts, octopuses take the crown. They have 3 hearts, yes 3, and squids, not wanting to be left out, share this trait. If you like this video, hit that like button. Wasabi paste, that green fiery condiment that makes your sushi experience a thrill, is mostly horseradish. That's because real wasabi is quite expensive, so next time you feel that burn, remember it's a horseradish hoax. Here's a fun fact for the shutterbugs. Back in the 1840s, people said prunes instead of cheese while taking photos. So say prunes, everyone. Did you know that McDonald's in the Philippines serves spaghetti on their menu? Imagine pairing a Big Mac with spaghetti. Now that's a happy meal. Dunce caps, those conical hats we associate with stupidity, were initially a sign of intelligence. Oh, how the tables have turned. Speaking of irony, Adolf Hitler was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize in 1939. The nomination was withdrawn, but it remains one of history's greatest ironies. Lobsters, those gourmet delicacies, taste with their feet and have teeth in their stomachs. Talk about a full-body dining experience. The British royal family, in a rebranding exercise, adopted the name Windsor from Windsor Castle. Now that's some royal marketing strategy. The Three Musketeers bars were originally sold in a 3-pack with different flavours. One for all and all for one flavour now. Before the invention of toilet paper, Americans used corn cobs. Talk about being resourceful. The Empire State Building is so iconic it has its own zip code, 10118. Now that's a postal address with some serious height. The shortest war in history, the Anglo-Zanzibar War, lasted just 38 minutes in 1896. Talk about a quick resolution. Blue whales, the giants of the ocean, have tongues that can weigh as much as an elephant, and hearts that weigh nearly a ton. Talk about being big-hearted. The Denmark Strait has an underwater waterfall due to temperature differences. Now that's a deep dive. Michelangelo, the great artist, was not a fan of painting the Sistine Chapel. He even wrote a poem expressing his dislike for the job. Talk about artistic temperament. Queen Elizabeth II has a stand-in for rehearsals. The requirement? Similar height. Now that's some royal doppelganger. Moon shadows appear darker due to the absence of the Earth's atmosphere. Now that's some lunar lowlight. Sea cucumbers, when threatened, expel their internal organs. Talk about a gut reaction. Tim Berners-Lee, the man who invented the World Wide Web, regrets adding / in web addresses. Talk about a double trouble. The Statue of Liberty functioned as a lighthouse for 16 years after its dedication. Now that's a shining symbol of freedom. Strawberries, raspberries and blackberries aren't true berries. Now that's a very interesting fact. A $100,000 bill was printed but never circulated to the public. Now that's some expensive paper. And that's a wrap on this roller coaster ride of fun facts. Remember, life's a lot more interesting when you know a little bit more about it.